Hi there, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're a return subscriber, you're welcome. Thank you for always tuning in. So very quickly today, I'll be making tutorial on how you can make this two-in-one bobo gown dress, as you can see on the screen. So if you are just joining me, you're welcome. Kindly like, comment and share this video with loved ones. So let's get into it. Here is the crepe material I'm having. Before taking the shoulder to shoulder measurement, the first thing I will do, I'll go down by 1 inches from the upper end there. So I'll make sure I'll outline the 1 inches and then I'll take my ruler and I'll rule it just for this for the guide before starting up with the body measurement. So I will arrange this properly and then I'll go down now for my neck depth. I'll go down by 3 inches. You know, I'm making this dress for 15 to 20 years. Yes, 15 to 20 years that are busty or not busty can actually wear this. So for the shoulder width again, I'll go by 3 inches as well. Then for the shoulder, from the shoulder to shoulder, I'll go out by 7.5 inches. Then I'll go down again for the shoulder slope by half an inch, and then I will come to this area here. I will extend it by half an inch. Then after doing this, I will then connect it from this side to the shoulder slope, which is from the neck width to the shoulder slope, as you can see me doing with my pattern master. And then I'll be connecting from the neck width now to the neck depth of this gown. And note that this is the blazer now that I'm cutting presently. I'll go down now from that shoulder slope. I'll go down, you can go down by 6 to 7 inches depending on how wide you want your armhole to be. Here is the armhole now, so I'll be going with this 6.5 inches. So I'll connect it now. I'll outline it with my chalk and I'll take out the bust measurement, dividing it into 4. I'll outline it, then I'll then connect it from the shoulder slope downwards to where I just outlined. So after doing this, I'll get my measuring tape to get the midpoint of this armhole I just drafted, and then I'll put it there, as you can see me doing. Don't mind the chalk I'm using. Then I'll use my pattern master. Before doing that, I had to add additional inches to this bust measurement. I added like 2 inches to 2.5 inches, so depends on your preference. This is the blazer part I'm cutting now. You can see how wide that is looking. So I'll connect my armhole from that same point, the armhole from the midpoint to the extra inches I added to the bust. So I'll start the cutting now. On the next part now, from the shoulder I'll go down by 20 inches, which is going to serve as where the pleat will be starting from. So when you are making for someone above 20 years, you can actually start from the short length, which is from 16 inches to 17 inches. So on this one now, I'll be going down by 20 inches, as you can see me doing. Then from the sides of this pattern, I will go in by 6 inches. Down part, I will take my measuring tape again. I will go to the down part of this same pattern I'm making. I will go in on the down part by 5 inches, as you can see. So I will then use my ruler. I'll connect it from that waistline down to the 5 inches I just outlined. Then I'll So here is the back of the panel. I already cut out the neckline. So from the waistline now, as you can see, I will go up by 3 inches at first. Then just to outline it, I'll chalk this place now, and then I'll remove the front panel. Then I'll take my pattern master. You can actually do this with your free hand, using your free hand to do it. Just a curve to meet up with this with the side of the blazers I'm cutting presently. So you can actually do it this way, or you use your free hand to achieve it. So I'll connect it now. This is just a guide. So when you're cutting this out, make sure you leave some inches, like half an inch, because of the joining at the part, at the side of this blazers. So after doing that, now I will take the front line and the back together, and then I'll be going to join both the shoulders, and I'll come back and show you the outcome. So here is the outcome after joining everything together. I've joined the shoulders. You can see both of the shoulders have been joined, and then I've joined the sides of the of the blazers. So now remember this curvy side, which is the back bodice. So this is how it is looking afterwards. Can you see? So just make sure when you're stitching it, you don't use more than 1/4 of an inch, so it is well placed and accurate while you measure the other part of your design. So this is it. This is the other side I cut for the front panel the other time. So I'll measure it now just to know what I'll be cutting, what I'll be needing for this length, for the length of what I'll be achieving later on. So but before doing that, I'll be covering this in a proper way, side cuts we did earlier. So now we'll measure 2 inches. You can measure 3 inches, depends on how deep you want your curve to be. It's just for us to achieve a curvy shape from that end there, from the front side to the back area. So that's what I'm doing now with my free hand. So I will be covering it properly with my scissors. So just watch as I do this. This is how you're going to achieve a best curvy shape on what you're cutting. So this is the crepe I'll be using. I already I folded this into 2. This is on fold. So this is the length of the pattern I'm making. This is the length, so I'll take some inches from this length out now. I'll go down from the upper side by 4 inches, take my chalk, and then I'll outline it. I'll take out 4 inches from this length, then I'll turn it. Remember the ruffles we want to achieve, so I'll be covering this now from the 4 inches I just outlined to the to this length of the center, towards the center part of this pattern. So now after achieving that, I'll take my scissors and I'll cut it out. So note, you can use as much volume as you want, everything unfold, so to achieve a proper and the more wider your material is, the more volume of pleat you'll be getting. So here now I'll go and do a ruffle stitch round this, because we'll be merging both this and the other side together. So here is the ruffles. I've made a straight ruffle stitches round it, making sure I left half inches by the sides of this ruffle I just made. So I'll measure it now. This is 17.5 inches, so that makes it 35 inches round. So now I'll get the midpoint. I'm just trying to make sure the ruffles are really much, so my job will be clean. So, and whatever you are doing, you get the midpoint of this ruffle skirt right now, and then you get the midpoint of your blazers too. So now I'll take um, after arranging this, I'll take my scissors and then I'll notch this at the midpoint. So after notching it, I'll place this now. I'll be using my pin to secure it down before merging it together, as you can see. So just make sure whatever ruffles you are doing is actually up to this point, and then from there you get your length, your desired length, to meet up with the length of the blazers you already cut. As you can see how accurate that was, and you'll be doing that to the other side as well. So after joining it, as you can see how neatly this is being tailored by the sides. So this is how it is looking. See the front, this is the front, and you can see how shapy this is looking. So that's for this part. To complete this, we need the neck line to be cut. So what you do, from the front neckline, you can measure 2 to 3 inches. Just watch closely the way I will be doing this. So you curve it like so, meeting up with this shoulder line. So just make sure your blazer is accurate, and then from there you notch this midpoint of the back neckline. So you take your measuring tape, and then you start measuring it from the midpoint downwards to the end of your blazers. To achieve the inner part of this tutorial making, I'll go in by 6 inches for the shoulder, and then 3 inches for the neck width, and 3 inches for the front neck depth. So I'll connect it now using my free hand from the neck width to the neck depth of the front. So now I'll go down by 1 inches for the shoulder slope, then I'll connect it, as you can see, using my pattern master, and then I'll take down just 6 inches for my for the armhole curve for the front and the back, and then I'll connect it with my pattern master, and I'll get the midpoint now, and outline my bust, the bust measurement, and then I'll add extra 1 inches. Remember, this is like a hairline gown I'm making for the inner part of this tutorial. So I'll be connecting the curvy area, but before connecting it, I'll go in on that midpoint by half an inch. Then I'll connect it using my pattern master for the front armhole curve, and then I'll be covering the back armhole also. I'll do now, from this under armhole, I'll connect it straight down like so. Remember, I said this is like a hairline, but not really too wide, but it's a free hairline, so you have to make sure it is a bit shapy. And then I'll connect my back neck depth, connecting it with the width of the neckline, and I'll cut this out now. Then I'll place this on a plain fabric and use it to cut out the back. After doing that, I'll take out these front bodies now, and then I'll go down by 2 to 3 inches for the button part of this dress, for just a slit for the back, and then I'll join it. That will be all for this part of the tutorial. For the sleeve part, this is the length and the shape I'm going to be achieving afterwards. As you can see how full it is looking in the video. So if you don't already know how to cut this sleeve, you can check through most of my videos. You will know how you can achieve this sleeve. So now this is the sleeve part of the tutorial. So that will be all the sleeve. So here is the long straps I've made. I cut it 5 inches on fold. So this is 5 inches, so I folded it. That makes it 2.5 inches. So before putting it on this blazers, I will have to, press it down, give it a good press. And remember, the length of what we had the other time was 56 to 7 inches. So this is how you're going to be measuring it after you might have given it a good press. So you just make sure it is accurate and, giving that equal shape. Then you make sure it goes round your blazer. I'll take it now and go and finish up with it and come and show you how it is looking. So here is it. You can see how I've stitched it round the neck. So I made sure everything looks good. So I already put the sleeve as well. So I'll just be giving it a good press now. As you can see how lovely the neckline is looking. So once you're able to, achieve the band area, here is the sleeve. As you can see how lovely this is looking. So this is the back of the blazers, and here is the down part. I already made a stitch round it to finish it up. So here is the inner part, which I already did the finishing as well. As you can see, I had to, run a bias tape around the neck, and that is where the button will be staying. As you can see how it is looking lovely and elegant. So that's all for this inner side, and here is the belt. So guys, here is to say thank you once more for always tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. Subscribe to my channel. And here is the hijab my client will be wearing on this dress. So guys, like this video, help me to like, share, comment below if you will be trying this on, and do not forget to turn your notification bell on to get more videos like this.